And today's find is this one-of-a-kind 1999 F250 extended cab long bed 7.3 with 44,000 actual miles. And on top of that, this is a 6-speed manual, 4-wheel drive. Local, one owner, Oregon truck since new. Clean title, CARFAX certified. Beautiful, hard to find color. Never been any accidents. There's no records of any accidents or issues ever. One Oregon owner, 100% stock truck. There has been 0 alterations to the engine, transmission, or emissions at all. The only upgrade this truck has received is the upgraded rear bumper that we just saw and a 2.5-inch front leveling kit. Other than that, this truck is 100% stock. The undercarriage of this truck is 100% rust-free. No corrosion, no rust. The body and the paint is 100% immaculate. There's no dents, there's no scratches, there's no faded paint whatsoever. There's a couple little minor cosmetic things. There's a scratch right here on the tailgate that has been touched up with, I think I saw a rock chip earlier somewhere right here, right there. And there's a couple rock chips on the hood that have been touched up as well. But there is no paint faded, there's no dents, there's no scratches. Factory two-tone paint. We just upgraded it with a new set of 35-inch TOYO open country AT3s in the 10-ply rating. 35-inch with a brand new set of 17-inch rock crusher polished wheels. Running boards, towing mirrors, XLT model with a 6-passenger seating, 6-speed manual, excellent condition interior. I do have the cover for this, the reflector, and a new light bulb. I removed it, the light bulb was burnt, so I'm going to replace it and put the reflector on there. So don't you worry about that. This truck is like brand spanking new on the inside. This truck has been stored for the last 19 years inside a heated shop and literally has not been moved barely at all. It just came out of hibernation. And we just did a fresh service on it. New batteries, belts, flushed the fluids, and it is ready to go. This is a non-smoker truck. There's no rips, there's no tears, there's no worn spots, there's no stories. Literally, it got stored in 2004 and it just came out of hibernation 3 months ago. Excellent condition headliner, there's no rips, there's no tears, there's no sagging. You got factory rear slider as well. WeatherTech mats in the front. All the seals, the rubber seals, etc. in excellent condition. The paint is all intact. There is no fading, there's no clear coat peeling or any of the issues. Truck drives like a brand new truck down the road. Let me show you inside here. Take a look. You can still see the stampings. Look at the brackets. Look at the bolts. Newer shocks. New steering components in the front. Everything's updated. There's no oil leaks whatsoever. Let me crawl underneath here. No, this has not been coated. This is just a black shiny spray. I have the detail shop put it on. Kind of like tire dressing to give it that nice shiny look. Here's your all brackets and all bolts. I'm zooming in just to show how there is no corrosion, there's no rust. This is just sprayed in regular black shiny spray, enamel spray, to give it the nice shiny look. This is your factory exhaust, muffler, etc. So if you live on the East Coast, which most likely this is where this is gonna go, you need to do your coating. When I say this is not a coating, let me zoom back out. You see the factory number, stamping. Literally, there's no peeling, there's all your original stickers, etc. This is just as nice as it gets. This is not an oil leaker whatsoever. I'm gonna zoom in to show the numbers. Like, this is just as nice as it gets. Never been off-road. Oh man, I'm getting too old to keep crawling underneath. Paint match canopy. The bed is literally like brand new condition. It has never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck installed. Bed liner since new, and this is how protective the owner was. There's even a foam pad below the plastic drop-in bed liner to protect the bed liner from having the scuffs and stuff from the plastic. This is, look at this, just dust. So the bed is literally like brand new, never had a fifth wheel or a gooseneck. Take a look at the jams in here. This is just as nice as it gets. This is, and the canopy does have a sliding window as well, so you got full pass-through to the truck. Upgraded rear bumper with the backup lights. Let's take a look at it here. You see the part numbers is just insane. To be 25 years old with no corrosion and no peeling whatsoever. But with the I love how when they spray the shiny stuff on it, it just makes it look like brand spanking new. Upgraded shocks, obviously, all the way around. And let's see here. Oh, I'm gonna show the scratch on the hood. So I like to point out everything. So you got scotch here that's been touched up, and another one here. This color sparkles, and under these lights, it gives an extra sparkle. So you might see minor little road rash. What makes this truck not showroom museum quality is the few little scratches on the hood with the road rash. So, but I wanted to keep the truck 100% all original, and I didn't have the hood repainted. Cost $500 to paint the hood. If you want me to do it for you, I can, but I wanted to just keep the truck in 100% stock condition. Now, let's check out the seats. Here's the front motor up, front motor down, rear motor up, rear motor down. Here's the whole seat down, whole seat up, and here's whole seat forward and backward. Like I said, this is no pets, non-smoker, just no worn spots, no issues at all. This is hard to take. Literally like brand new. I love the fact of the four-wheel manual shifter, 6-speed manual, 44,889 miles, 6-passenger seating. Let's take a look at the plastic inside, the door panels, all the seals, all the rubble seals are intact. They're not ripped up. They're not beat up. There's no issues. This is the first time that I actually see this foam piece here intact. Most 9 out of 10 trucks, this is always missing. Not that you need it, but hey, the factory put it, there's a reason. Now on the roof, it's 100% original paint on the roof, and the only flies, it has the normal channel cracking, so I had the detail shop touch it up, so it's full and it's sealed. Other than that, you got a couple of scuffs I think I saw. Let me zoom in here without falling. Scratches have been touched up right there. I don't know if you can see them. This color is tricky, but there's a couple of scratches right there. Small scratches have been touched up, and a little nick right here. Not bad for a 25-year-old truck. 44,000 miles. Now, let's get this thing fired up. Like I said, it's freshly serviced, new batteries, new belts, new AC charge, new fresh coolant, brake fluid flush, etc. So there's that. That reads 44,889. We got, let's turn the lights on. Horn works. Wipers, here's on fast, here's on slower. And here's on the delay. Okay, so that's done. Original stereo. Factory CD player. No electricals haven't been played here. Nobody even installed trailer brakes or any of that stuff. See? Cup holders. They are intact. They're not broken. Lack of use. There's that. I think this is called the factory PTO. This is the factory system from Ford. It's a nice upgrade. You can control your RPM and the charge. There's the lighter. There's the ashtray. Never been used. Extra power point. Airbag bleed off there. Like I said, it's literally like brand spanking new. The headliner, we talked about it, excellent condition. Even the carpet in here, which most trucks, this has been out and taken out of them. So, it's literally like brand spanking new. Let's open the hood. Okay. While I'm here, let's test out the power windows and door lock. There's the driver's window, up, down. Here's the passenger window, up, down. New door lock actuators as well. There's the passenger door, and here's the driver's door. Now let's check out the mirrors. There's left, right, down, and up. Let's check out the passenger side. Left, right, down, and up. So all the mirrors work intact. Tested out the horn. Stereo, door locks. Let's check out under the hood. There's no visible oil leaks out of this truck at all. We got 2 new batteries, 2 months old. Fresh coolant, like I said. Oil change, filter, new wipers, serpentine belt. Super cold AC lines. I forgot to test the AC, so we'll go test out the AC. I did upgrade the headlights, the new headlights with the clear lens. Instead of the original ones, I hate the original ones and they don't get as bright. We got all new bulbs, headlights, turn signals, etc. Let's go back and check out the tail lights and the license plate lights. There's your tail lights are on. License plate lights. Tail lights. These are your backup lights. Love these rock crusher wheels on these trucks. Now, so we did that. Let's check out the air conditioning. I forgot it, and the steering. So, this is not warning lights. I want to make sure this is the door ajar light and the e-brake light, which will release it. There is gone. There is no warning lights. This thing sounds really good, just as it came out of the factory. Look at that. So here's the steering, 1-finger test. There's no play. The steering is all nice and tight. Look at that. Truck drives excellent. 6-speed. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and then you got your low gear, makes it 6, and then there's your reverse. Tested out already. Tested out the lighter. Oh, the air conditioning. That's what I'm forgetting. AC's blowing super cold. Guarantee you this thing is in the 20s. Let's find the right angle. There we go. I say it's cold. It is literally cold. Should be even colder than this. It sure feels like it. So super cold AC, etc. Now let's turn that off. The truck comes with all the original books, manuals that came with it from the factory. I do have 1 set of keys. If you want an extra set, hey, locksmith, $2.50. Even Home Depot, same with the remote, but I'd have the original ones. So if you've been looking for the cream of the crop, you really don't, you need a long bed, you don't want a crew cab long bed, this is the next option, is the extended cab long bed. Factory early 99 7.3. There's some people, some diehard 7.3 guys that swear by the earlier 99s. Well, this is it. Manufacture date May of 98. 7.3 extra cab, long bed, one owner, 44,000 miles, clean title, CARFAX certified, 100% rust and corrosion free. Just a very well, super clean, preserved truck. Never had a fifth wheel, never had a gooseneck, never had trailer brakes, never hauled anything heavy. It's been a mole crawler, as they say. Brand new 35-inch TOYO AT3s, new 17-inch rock crushers. Love the color combo, paint match canopy, a bed that's never really been used at all. This is it. Won't get much nicer, won't get lower miles. This is the real deal. Now, I can qualify this truck for new truck financing, and even better. I can finance this 25-year-old truck or 26-year-old truck up to 84 months at 7.5% interest rate. This is through a credit union. This is a special program that we created years ago for these pre-emission 7.3s, and we do it on the 5.9 Dodges and on the Duramax, the older Duramaxes. Yes, I can finance this 26-year-old truck, standard credit union financing, up at 7.5%. If you go buy a brand new Ford tomorrow, go into the Ford dealer, you want to buy a $120,000 Super Duty F250 or 350 or 450 and finance it for 84 months, it's going to be more than 7.5%. I can do it. There is no early payoff penalty. There's just standard financing credit union. Also, I can help you ship this truck right here, right from my showroom, right to your front door. I ship these trucks all over the country. Whether you live in Canada, whether you live in Hawaii, whether you live in Alaska, whether you live in New York or Delaware or Chicago or New Mexico or Arizona or California or South Carolina, anywhere in the United States or Canada, I can help you arrange shipping. I deal with shippers on the daily basis. I know how to vet them. I know how to make sure they're insured, bonded, and I only work with tier 1 rated transporters. You don't have to deal with brokers. You don't have to deal with any of the issues. You pay the shipper directly when they get to you. We handle titling registration in all states except Canada. Canada, you can handle it on your own, but I can help you with titling registration. We do it all from A to Z. Buying from me is easier than buying from the dealer down the street from you. We can do everything remotely. We do everything through DocuSign. It's a very easy process. There's a reason I take this detailed listing. I want you to see everything. If you were here in person, you would not walk around this truck for 20 minutes. I am showing you every little rock chip that you most likely will miss out, but because this is what I do for a living, I look for them and I point them out. I am full disclosure, show everything. 90% of my sales are sight and seen. Now, if this has been on your bucket list and you'd like to fly in, guess what? We are 9 minutes, 10 minutes away from the airport. Happy to arrange that for you. Pick up your new truck and do your road trip home, you and your wife, etc. But if you're working, if you don't have the time, if you don't want to put the miles on it, I can help you arrange shipping. We are Jordan Motorsports. We deal with hand-picked, super niche, exclusive vehicles and trucks. Check out the website. You'll see our inventory. We're not a mass-produced dealership. We are more of a boutique for the hard-to-find, low-mileage, rust-free, pre-emission diesel trucks. I have 95 detailed photos of this truck on the website and every truck, and there's a full description. This is not AI-generated description. I wrote the description word by word. It is specific for each vehicle. That will tell you everything that I know about the vehicle. Again, jordanmotorsports.com. Give me a call, 503-213-2234. I'm pretty sure, but the phone number is on the website. I'm having a little brain fart here. jordanmotorsports.com. Talk to you soon. Let's make it yours.